Alright, so I went ahead and splurged. Got the correct lines. I went ahead and got 2 new fittings for solenoids. Went ahead and took the plate back off. What I did, in order to make sure it's going to be lined up, I just took 2 bolts, stuck them through the plates. Just finger tight, nothing special. So this way I can go ahead and bend up my lines here rather than on the car. I think it'll make it easier anyway. I hope. Let's see how this works out. Alright, after all that little finesse in there, I finally got it to where it needs to be. Kind of got it right in the center of this hole where it's solenoid to be. Alright, tried it on there. Nice gradual bends on, anything sharp. So, I have a tubing bender, probably should use that, but this whole 3/16 line is just pretty much brake line that's stainless. So it's pretty easy to bend. So, I think right there might be it. I wanted to have enough room here, because since it's metal line, I have to do jet changes. At least in here on the solenoid, take this off and you kind of spin this back to get to it. I made sure I had enough clearance in order to clear the distributor right here too. And it loops down here when I just now tried it out. So, let me go ahead, get this cut, get it fit, so I can get it slammed up in that solenoid right there. little bit. Probably gonna put that on there. So, a little puppy right there. I've had that for probably 26 years, I think. But a good one. Alright, both lines are all bent up now and on. Fuel side turned out pretty decent. You guys seen the nitrous side. I put a 46 nitrous, 36 fuel in it, which should be 100, supposedly. So we'll see. So now I just need to throw the carb on there, get it all buttoned up here, and then do my fuel line over to here once I get the carb up on it. And then the nitrous to the bottle line, and then just hook up my purge up to here somewhere. I probably won't show those lines, or even like the wiring, because it's pretty simple junk too. But I do want to get carb on it, get fuel line hooked up, so all this is buttoned up and done. All right, let me get and throw that carb on her. Here comes the fun part. See if this thing's got any leaks or not. Since I did get the fuel line all up on it here, and the gauge and everything else on it. So let's fire it up, see if we got any leaks. I don't have an electric pump, or I just turn pump on. Got mechanical. So I'm actually gonna have to start it to check for leaks. Fingers crossed, don't burn to the ground. Big cold nature. That should be enough run there to see if we got a leak or not. Let's check it out and see. Boy, I hope not. So far it's looking good though. Hasn't been started in 2 weeks. So let's give her a little gander here real quick. All right. So far so good. I don't see any leaks yet. It's always a plus. Nothing there. Check the plug on the other side, make sure. Nothing. All right. I think all this little stuff here just where it's been sitting around here and it's got dew on it and shit now. So make sure my little capped off plug here is not leaking. I don't see it leaking. That's another plus. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. So I think what I'll do is open up the garage door so it don't kill me in here. Let it run for 5-10 minutes, something, just make sure it doesn't acquire a leak. Alright, just let it run for about 10 minutes. It's doing good, no leaks, no nothing, so it's all good to go. All I gotta do now is just wire up solenoids. I don't know if I'm gonna do micro switch or push button. I got a micro switch for it, but it doesn't work with this carburetor because the secondary's got that little arm on it over here. So it gets in the way of the micro switch bracket I bought and all. So right here, this one right here, secondaries. If it didn't have that right there on there, it'd be golden. I'd have a nice little pretty bracket to put on there and everything else, but I do not. Let's see if I can find it. I'll show it to you. Yeah, that one. Bolts to the side. Obviously, micro switch bolts it, but does fit. So I guess I'm gonna put a button probably on the shifter or steering wheel for now. If I don't end up doing a micro switch, I don't know. Anyhow, so all I got left to do: wire up solenoids, run the line back to the tank. Show you this tank here real quick. How I'm gonna mount it. Ain't got much room. So that's where I mount it. As you can tell, not working with a whole lot of real estate, but that'll work. I just won't be able to put anything back here anymore. But that's where the tank's going. Drew a hole, run the line down through, up frame obviously up to the solenoids up front, and man, it should be ready to spray. Hook my line up for the purge and figure out how I'm gonna get it up here so it doesn't blow down when I purge it or whatever. All right, well, that's gonna complete this video right here. I'm in a little quarantine isolation right now because of Rona. So, figure I'd come out and do this right here for a little bit. But, so, she's getting there, man. Come spring, she should be a little bit faster. I mean, 1050 is already pretty fast in this damn car. But, I just want to get that 999 pass out of this thing eventually. And I'll be done with her. I can cruise it. And I can say it run 9, right? I mean, 9 seconds for a street car is pretty quick. 10 seconds. Fuck 11s. 12 ain't that quick anymore. I mean, shit. As long as you're having fun, man. That's all that matters. So, that's the whole reason I'm putting it on there is just because it gives me a little extra edge. I can use it as my little scramble button if I have to. Next on the agenda is getting that rear suspension figured out, man. Get rid of that old gangster lane I got going on. That's horrible looking. I can't stand it. So, next on the agenda is getting that done. I don't know what the next video will be because I don't know what I'm gonna get on that rear deal yet. So, but I'm sure I'll find something else to record out here on this or wife's Mustang, somebody else's stuff. I don't know. So anyhow, keep watching videos. Everything else, like it. Do all that good junk. Oh, till next time.